Most financial advice is a lie. We are told to obsess over the perfect stock, time the market, and skip our daily lattes to become millionaires. But while you're busy worrying about a $5 coffee, you're missing the big picture. What if the secret to building massive wealth wasn't about being right about the market, but simply about being consistent? So hello, friends. Welcome to the Channel Growth Library, where we distill the world's most powerful ideas into actionable insights. Friends, in Just Keep Buying, Nick Maggiulli uses hard data to prove that buying early and buying often beats every other strategy, even for those who are unlucky with their timing. Let's start. Part 1. Saving. It's about income, not frugality. Chapter 1. Where should you focus? Your ability to save is dictated by your income, not your ability to cut coupons. Lesson. If you have a small shovel, low income, you can't dig a big hole, wealth. Story. Nick explains that for a young person with $1,000 in the bank, a 10% investment return is only $100. But if they work a few extra hours and save an extra $500, that's a 500% return on their effort. Takeaway. Focus on earning more until your investment portfolio is large enough that market fluctuations move your net worth more than your savings do. Chapter 2. How much should you save? Save what you can, when you can. Traditional advice says, save 20%. Maggiulli argues this is stressful and unrealistic. Takeaway. Use adaptive saving. Save more during the good years and less, or nothing, during the lean years. Life isn't a straight line. Your savings shouldn't be either. Chapter 3. The secret to stress-free spending, the 2x rule for guilt-free luxury. The rule. Whenever you want to splurge on something unnecessary, like a designer bag or a fancy dinner, you must invest an equal amount in income-producing assets. Example. If you buy a $500 watch, you must also buy $500 of an index fund. This turns guilt into growth. Chapter 4. How to spend without regret. Spend on experiences and things that give you time or joy, not status. Insight. Research shows we habituate to stuff quickly, but remember experiences forever. Takeaway. Maximize your utility per dollar. Part 2. Investing. The Just Keep Buying. Philosophy, Chapter 5. Why you should invest. You don't invest to get rich. You invest to stay rich and beat inflation. Story. He compares holding cash to a melting ice cube. Over 30 years, inflation will destroy 50 to 70% of your cash's purchasing power. Lesson. Investing is the only way to protect your future self's labor. Chapter 6. What should you buy? Income-producing assets are king. The breakdown. Stocks, real estate, and bonds. Insight. You want assets that pay you while you sleep. Maggiulli leans heavily toward diversified index funds, like the SP 500, because they represent the collective ingenuity of the world's best companies. Chapter 7. Why you shouldn't buy individual stocks. Most professionals can't beat the market, so why should you? The data. 85% of professional fund managers underperform the SP 500 over 10 years. Takeaway. Don't look for the needle, just buy the haystack. Chapter 8. When should you invest? The God experiment. Buy as soon as possible. The experiment. Maggiulli ran a simulation comparing buying at the absolute bottom versus buying immediately, dollar cost averaging. The result. Even if you were God and knew exactly when the market would bottom out, simply buying as soon as you had the money performed better 70% of the time because you didn't miss out on dividends and growth while waiting. Chapter 9. Don't wait to buy the dip. Waiting for a market crash is a losing game. Markets spend most of their time going up. If you wait for a 10% dip, The market might go up 20% while you're waiting. Even after the dip, you're paying more than you would have originally. Chapter 10: Why Luck Matters and How to Handle It. Sequence of Returns Risk. The reality. Being born in 1950 versus 1970 changes your wealth outcome significantly based on the market's performance during your peak earning years. Takeaway: you can't control luck, but you can control your exposure. Just keep buying to ensure you capture the good years whenever they happen. Part 3: Managing the Journey. Chapter 11: Fear the Big One. Market Crashes. Volatility is the price of admission for wealth. Insight. To get 10% returns, you must be willing to see your account drop by 30% occasionally. Story. Think of a market crash like a sale on your favorite clothes. You shouldn't run away. You should buy more. Chapter 12. When should you sell? Sell only for 3 reasons: to rebalance, keeping your risk in check; to meet a goal, buying a house or retiring; a financial emergency, when life happens. Lesson: never sell because you are scared or think the market is too high. Chapter 13. The Biggest Lie in Finance: Retirement. Retirement isn't a number, it's a lifestyle shift. Insight. Many people reach their number and realize they are bored or terrified of spending. Takeaway: build a life you don't want to retire from. The Just Keep Buying mantra. The book ends with a simple, powerful message. The most important thing is to start. Stop overthinking. Stop watching the news. Whether the market is up, down, or sideways, just keep buying. Friends, if this summary gave you the clarity and the push you needed, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more life-changing book summaries.